Teacher Courtney here from TeachHereThereAnywhere.com, and on this channel you will find videos for teachers and parents who are wanting to find ways to make extra money and inspire their children or their students from here to anywhere. In this video, you are going to learn about the new pay change that VIPKid is having, and I'm going to explain it to you and answer the question, is it worth it? Is it still worth it? Okay, so I am starting year 4 in VIPKid, and I'm really trying to figure out, was it worth it for me to stay with VIPKid? New pay scale. Again, if you would like to see and explore this for yourself, you can look at my blog at teachherethereanywhere.com and definitely subscribe. Every single new teacher that starts will start out at this tier 1. In the past, as a regular teacher, I have made my base pay plus $1 for showing up for class on time and $1 for participation, okay? So that's been $2. So if my base pay is $8, so if I add $2, I am making $10 an hour. Now, with this new base pay, you are no longer making that $2, and every single teacher, veterans and not, will now be on this new system. If you have been hired since December of 2019, you have already been on this system. If you were not on, if you're a veteran teacher, you'll be on this system by August. Okay, so let's look. I make $8, and I have taught over 2,000. I'm in this range right here on this tier 6. Now, if you see that, if I teach 1 to 20 classes, I will make 80 cents. If I teach 21 to 40 classes, I'll make $1.20. If I make 41 to 60 classes, this is where it starts kind of changing a little bit. I will make $1.70. If I do 61 to 90, I'm going to make $1.80. The more classes you teach in a month, and the more classes you teach over time. So, if I look here, you can find how many classes you look by looking in your VIPKid platform. If you look here in My Info, My VIPKid, it tells you. Now remember, the numbers for this, I have taught more than this amount of classes. They've been student no-shows, and those do not count. Man, right? I have a lot of student no-shows, and so those don't count really stinks. But I have taught this many that have showed up. I have almost probably 500 classes that students haven't showed up, especially when I was doing trial classes. So you can find that number there. So I know that I've taught this many classes, so I'm in tier 6. You can look at this to figure out how many classes you're going to make. Now, I'm in this range, and if my goal is to teach between 41 and 60 classes, I'll make $1.70. So instead of that $2, I'm going to do $1.70. So that means my thing is going to go down 30 cents a class. I know, doesn't seem like a lot, but it does add up, especially if you're in some of the lower tiers where you're not getting as much money. Or you're part-time like me and can't work 131 classes to make $250. Or $250. Wouldn't that be nice? $250 a month. $250 a class. So is it worth it? My answer is yes, because VIPKid allows me to do this in the morning and to make extra income from home. But I'm a single mom. And so that really does matter to me. Now, I have started working with Outschool, and if you want to learn more about Outschool, make sure you subscribe to this channel and join me at teachherethereanywhere.com for more information about Outschool. What are the pros of this new pay change? There's a lot of negatives for you veteran teachers, but hang on in there. Let's look at the positive, okay? Ready? So what is the pros? Well, your monthly bonus is based on how many classes you teach. So if you can teach more classes, you can make more money. For me, as a part-time teacher, I've never been able to gain the raise because I've never been able to get to 1,200 plus all the PPT times. So you can make more money if you work. It also says the more classes you teach overall, the better your bonus is going to be. So as you go up in tiers, you can get better bonuses, which is awesome. But it's all based on how much you work. You can make money if you can make more money if you're a full-time teacher. Now, for me, in order to make to jump to over the $2 that I was making, I would have to work at least 91 classes. And some months that's possible, and some months it's not for me. So, be interesting to see. Now, the cons of this system is if you're a brand new teacher, you'll make a much lower bonus for working the same amount as you would when you get as a more experienced teacher. You could be making less money with this pay structure. Some people are saying they're losing $50, sometimes hundreds of dollars based on this change. To move up in a qualifying finishing classes are counted, and so your no-shows are not counted. How you can't control which ones are no-shows or not. Boo, right? So is it worth it for a single mom and who's looking for extra income? I'm still making extra income. In the long run, I am probably going to make about $15 to $20 less a month. Okay, that's not too much, but it does add up. So, what are my goals? I'm right now in tier 6. My new goal is to make it to tier 7 by November. In order to make that goal, I will need to teach about 72 classes. So maybe you want to make a goal like that. If I make it 72 classes, that means I'm going to be working about in the morning every morning from 5 to 6, every Saturday morning from 5 to 8, and then every other Friday night to work from about 7:30 to 9:30, and then every other Saturday night to work about 7:30 to 10 or 10:30. Okay, so that's my goal. Now that actually will give me 82 classes. I need 72 classes a month to make that goal. If I teach somewhere between the 60 to 90 range for a tier 7 or tier 6, I'll make $1.80 per class. If I get to in November, then that would make me to go to $1.90 a class. So the other option, how am I going to make up the little bit of difference? I'm going to work on Outschool because I worked on Outschool and I made $40 for a 30-minute class because of the amount of students I had. Now, it's different. Here's a lot more students. You have to make your curriculum, but that's how I'm going to make up my money. So if you are interested in learning more about Outschool, please join me on my blog, teachherethareanywhere.com, or subscribe to this channel and watch some of the videos that I am going to be having coming out about Outschool. Another way that I could do this without teaching more classes is to teach. I'm going to be teaching some Flits classes on Outschool, so that way I can do that whenever I want to and pop it on the Outschool platform and just interact with my students at my convenience. So that's another way that I'm going to be working on this. So yes, those are outside of VIPKid, but until I can make that count, I'm going to be trying to work less at Outschool. So, do I love VIPKid? Yes. Am I planning on leaving? No. Am I planning on working and doing some other things to make up the money that I'm losing? Yes. So, if you were interested, so is it worth it? Yes. But is it going to take more work? Yes. Do I have to find some creative ways to make up the money? Yes. So, let's see. I hope I can make this goal. We're going to make it. So let's go inspire the world. Teach here, there, or anywhere, and I hope to see you soon.